that I'm going to become an actress. I have to. Nothing was there in my mind. Just like that, because my mother told me, I said, okay, I'll do it. Because I was a very obedient child. But when I was rejected, that point of time was terrible for me. But I did not realize that it's supposed to be the depression. I didn't even know that. But somewhere I was feeling very uncomfortable. I thought, but I was a dancer, and I used to perform a lot of dance shows, Bharatanatyam I was doing. Then I used to feel maybe the people who come to watch my show, they will say, oh, this girl is removed, she's been rejected, so what is there to see her dance show? You know? Maybe they'll say that if I go out, they'll make fun of me. I mean, these are the thoughts came in my mind. And on top of it, my mother said, now you have to prove it, that you have to show that what you can do. So that is where I took it as a challenge actually. That depression, I changed it. No, there was no depression actually for me, I would say. No? Because I was not, so सब एक किसी मकसद के साथ इस दुनिया में आते हैं, तो शायद वो मकसद यही था कि I had to become an actress. So that motivated me to take it as a challenge. And that's the time I was offered to do Sapnanga Saudagar, and Raj Saab offered me that along with Anand Swami, who was the producer. He's the one who gave me Green Girl. I was introduced as Green Girl, not Hema Malini. I used to fight with him, my name is Hema Malini. Why don't you announce that? No, you're only Green Girl. Okay. You know? Then the whole story, you know what happened. I took it as a challenge, and then I said I have to do my best. So the failure actually became the stepping stone for gaining success.
I only want to listen to her.
How does it feel when you get rejected or dejected in your work? Or by both?
Of course, it's very, very hard. You know, it's very, very difficult. Like Himaji said in the video that you just saw, people see the glamour, they see the success, they see all the good things that come into our lives. But there is a reason why all of that happens. And there is a lot of hard work, which we throw around actually very, very loosely, the word hard work. I think there's immense sacrifices as well, you know, whether it's, you know, to lead a disciplined life, because I believe that at the end of the day, I think it's in the eyes. And you need to lead a very disciplined life for that to translate on screen in the different characters that you play. And so it's a lot of sacrifices. I mean, I'm sure Himaji's been through hers as well, but for me, my biggest sacrifice has been to live away from my family and to start my own life over here. So yeah, coming back, I think it's, you know, it looks extremely glamorous from the outside, and of course there are advantages, and of course there are perks. But with that comes extreme dedication, discipline, and a lot of hard work. And you know, of course, I think when you get written off, I think it really depends from each individual to individual what they make of that opportunity or what they make of that obstacle that they might have faced. And I think maybe in both our cases, we took that as turned it into something positive, to learn from the negativity, to learn from the fact that I was written off as well at one point. How do you work on your weaknesses? How do you enhance your strengths? And how do you come out, you know, better than ever before and stronger than ever before?
True that. Moving on to the next part of question is that Hemaji was mentioning recently about how stunning figures looking in Padmavati. And,
Yes.
Can we have a round of applause for Padmavati? And then, very sweetly, she mentioned something that, you know, and there's a full chapter on Meera. She played Rajput princess. but a better process. I would like Hema ji to only talk about the difference between playing Meera at that point of time in Gulzar's film, where the budget was almost zilch, was zero, and then you have Padmavati. I don't have to talk about budget in that film. So Hema ji,
let me say first, I've been watching all Deepika's films. I really love it. The way she performs, the way she looks, very beautiful. All your films are really nice, and I can see the hard work how much you have put in. Everything, and you are really lucky to be working with such a wonderful director like Sanjay Leela also. And you keep getting one after the other nice roles to play these historical characters is really nice. And you have worked in Padmavati and Bajirao Mastani with a very big budget. Your director is able to get that budget. And I also worked in Razia Sultan, which took around 7 to 8 years to complete. Financial problem. And at the same time, I was working in Meera also. That is also again historical background. And that producer also did not have any budget. So without any budget, we are doing royal sets and costumes. And I can really remember now today that Hanu Appiya, who was designing my clothes, only one ghagra was made. And uska upar se colors change karke, it used to make it look like I'm wearing 2-3 different dresses. You know?
I must have suggested this.
Yes, he has to learn this. and then what about my remuneration? Yes, I really played the role of the beggar princess Meera. At the end of the shooting, so I used to look at the producer's hand. So sometimes one envelope will come, one small envelope. So I used to take it as a real, begging bowl. So it used to be just 2,000 rupees. Sometimes वो भी नहीं मिलता था. But I wanted to do that film, and we did it. And then the producer Gulzar sir, he wanted to create Rajasthan look. He wanted many horses, camel, elephant, सब चाहिए था उसको. लेकिन प्रोड्यूसर ने बोला आपको एक घोड़ा मिलेगा और एक ऊंट मिलेगा. और उस वक्त वो भी नहीं था कि you can multiply by computer graphics, वो भी नहीं था. Then you can imagine how Gulzar sir created so many